All right, we are live on all the sides. Once again, welcome in everybody. If you're over on the playback side, say hello in the chat so I know who's here. Well, let's get going on the YouTube side. I gotta pop out the chat there so I can put your messages on the screen here. Once again, chat points are off for now, guys. Too much spam. Too much spam going on and not enough legit commenting. Darren's here saying hi. What's up, Darren? Welcome in. Welcome back. Frank's here as well. Greetings, PAS. What's up, Frank? Good stuff. So the Mets on back-to-back wins here. Daniil Fleming. Hi, PS. How are you? I'm all right. Welcome in. Welcome in. We had a bunch of people subscribe tonight already, even before the stream started. We've gained 3 new subs already tonight, so let's go. 441 away from 7K before the All-Star game. The first series these two teams played, the Mets won 2 out of 3 at home. So we'll see how they fare here in Pittsburgh. It'll be David Peterson on the mound for the Mets tonight against Mitch Keller. Keller, horrible record, but stats not all that terrible. 16 starts. He's got a 1-10 record, 4.02 ERA. In those 16 starts, he has 11 quality starts, which is 6 innings and 3 runs or less. He's gone 94 innings, given up 6 homers, 73 strikeouts, and he averages just under 6 innings per start. Where Peterson is 5-3 in 15 starts for the Mets with a 3.18 ERA, has given up 6 homers as well, and he averages 6 innings per start. The Met lineup tonight, it'll be Lindor leading off. Nimmo will bat second. Soto third. Alonso fourth. McNeil fifth. Vientos will DH and bat sixth. Beatty seventh. Mauricio eighth. And Senger ninth. So a lot of the talk over the last couple games has been who will be the odd man out with Beatty and Mauricio, between Beatty and Mauricio and Vientos comes back. And they're all in the lineup tonight. Frank says, I believe the Mets will keep it rolling. Stephen D is here as well. Yo, Dr. Delay. Guys, make sure you check out Dr. Delay. He's doing the game tonight as well over on his channel. But he is a Pittsburgh Pirates fan, so he's coming at you from the other side. Make sure you check him out. He's climbing up to 300 subs right now, so he's got a great channel over there. PAS is definitely the place to be. Hey, John and Mets family, let's keep the winning going. I just heard about Canning. It didn't look that... Oh, it looked like he popped his ACL. What do you mean it didn't look that bad? If you watch it, you can almost see the ACL pop on his left leg. Just same thing that happened to Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. Planted that leg and it just popped. Today's day is a big test for those who want to stay. No, I think they're all staying, honestly. Keith is back saying, had 6-game losing streak. Good bats and pitching. Feels like it's due. Any second now. Famous. SNY, the Mets broadcast, went to commercial break. So when they get back, they should be getting ready for first pitch here. So about 20 minutes, 25 minutes past when it was supposed to start, but a late thunderstorm moved through Pittsburgh there, and they just had to get the field ready. Frank, who's had plenty of ankle and knee injuries, he says, take it from me, it's a horrible injury. So good stuff. We got 5 people checking us out already on the playback side as well. Darren's over there, Camden, Bud. It's not telling me who else is here, but it says 5. So welcome in. We'll see how Soto does in Pittsburgh. He's having one of the best Junes ever for a Met player. Bud says, let's go Mets, keep the momentum up. We'll take a look at some of the other games that are going on tonight. Gary, I just said that. All right, Twins and Tigers are also in a rain delay. Padres and Reds are in a rain delay. A's and Yankees getting ready to get underway. Rays, Orioles, Cardinals, Guardians, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Phillies, Braves. We'll keep an eye on that Phillies-Braves game. Giants, White Sox at 7:40. Mariners, Rangers at 8 o'clock. Cubs and Astros at 8:10. As well as Rockies, Brewers, Dodgers, Royals. Then at 9:40, the Nationals and Angels. And the Marlins and Diamondbacks. Keller is 3-0 at home against the Mets with a 1-point-something ERA. So the Pirates defense, it'll be Hayes at third, Kiner Falefa at short, Gonzalez at second, Triolo at first, Bart doing the catching, Tommy Pham, former Met, in left field, Canario in center, and Reynolds in right field. Lindor steps into the box. In for a strike, 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. A 1-1 the count. Keller deals. And that one ripped foul, 1-2. Steven says the bullpen was great yesterday for the Mets. Yes, it was. Ernesto's back saying, good evening, Mets Nation. Let's go, Mets. Continue this win streak. The 1-2. Oh, off the plate. I thought that was going to be called strike 3, 2-2. Pittsburgh in their Yellow City Connects. Yellow hat with a black P and a black brim. Up high, 3-2. Frank says he's smoking already. Let's go, Mets. The 3-2. Keller deals. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Would have been ball 4. Stanley's here. What's up, Stanley? Say hello, John, in chat. Let's go, Mets. Here's Nimmo. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off, 0-1. Blue. Blue's behind the plate tonight, Frank. Blue. I don't know. The 0-1 Nimmo. Outside, 1-1. Darren says Lindor isn't taking those walks. Nope. He is not. The 1-1. And ripped foul, 1-2. John Boy's back saying hello. What's up, John Boy? Famous says let's get 5 quick outs for 2,500. Nimmo fouls it off. I can't win, says Frank. What happened, Frank? What do you mean you can't win? They haven't announced the umpires yet, so I don't know who it is. The 1-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. The 1-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Everybody that's watching on the playback side, everybody good? Yeah, Blue's the up. Yeah, as soon as we find out who it is, Frank, I'll let you know. Let me refresh ESPN here. It's already having issues. And fouled off again. Count still 1-2 here. Keller's up to 14 pitches here with only 1 out. The 1-2. And that one line, base hit in the left field. A 1-out single for Nimmo. We'll make the turn at first, but stay. Rory says I have to rewatch it. It didn't get to see it closely. Thanks for and when I first watched it, I didn't notice it either until they showed the replay. That'll bring up Soto. Bud says everything's good. Stoney's here as well. Saying Wes, yes we are, and high PAS. Outside, 1-0. George says, nice rip, Nimmo. There goes the no-hitter. Nimmo goes to throw down a second, not in time. Stolen base. That's his 7th stolen base. The 1-1. Chopped foul, 1-2. All right, Nim's way to get on base. I'm glad. So you guys keep talking about Winker's getting better. I have not seen anything. He has a hard first 3-batter lineup. Carson from Mets Weekly podcast named Alonso the #1 current Mets player. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. Gets away. Nimmo stays. Frank says active on the bases is good. As long as you're safe, right, Frank? Famous says pop out, calling it. Thank you, Ernesto. I'll get to that in a second. The 2-2. And that one driven out to center field. Not deep enough. 2 away. Nimmo will stay. That'll bring up Alonso. Ernesto, where do you find out that information? Because I would like to know that before game starts. Ernesto says Ben May behind the plate. Robert Ortiz at first. Bill Miller at second. Tom Hanahan over at third. Yeah, I would like to know where to get that information from. Because ESPN doesn't tell me. So 2 out here. Keller getting ready to throw his 20th pitch of the inning. Well, that was a fly out, not a pop out. Here's Alonso. Fouls the first one off, 0-1. The 0-1 to Pete. Swung on a miss, 0-2. ESPN doesn't really tell us anything about baseball. Shame, shame, shame on them. So, the 0-2. Jacob's here. How are you, Jacob? The 0-2 to Pete. Oh, it hit him. Oh, I hit the bat. I'm good, Jacob. How are you? I'll check that out here in a second, Ernesto. Peterson's on the mound tonight, Stoney. Making the pitcher pitch, yes. Pete strikes out, 4th pitch. Well, that'll be the 4th pitch coming up. The 0-2. Down low, 1-2. So it was not on the 4th pitch, but he might still have. No, it hit the bat, Orion. It hit the knob of the bat, just like it did last night. The 1-2. And a chopper foul will do it again. Yo, Daniel Berry's here. What's up, Daniel? The 1-2, 25th pitch of the inning. Outside, 2-2. Nice at bat by Pete here. The 2-2. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Nice crowd there tonight in Pittsburgh. About 60% full. The 2-2. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. And the Mets doing it here in the first exactly what they had to do against Keller, whether they score or not. 28 pitches coming. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. The 3-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So Famous was right on the strikeout, but just wrong on the pitches. We go bottom 1. Still no score. Tonight for the Pirates, Tommy Pham will lead it off. Andrew McCutcheon will DH and bat second. Brian Reynolds will bat third. Gonzalez 4th. Bart 5th. Hayes 6th. Triolo 7th. Canario 8th. And Connor Falefa will bat 9th. David Peterson on the mound once again with that 5-3 record. In the Met defense, over at third, it'll be Beatty. Lindor at short. Mauricio at second. Alonso at first. Sanger doing the catching tonight. With Nimmo in left, McNeil in center. And Soto in right field. Bud says, let's make the Pirates walk the plank. Stephen Pryor's back, saying hi, John and Mets fans. No weather problems. It was a late start. It started a half hour late. Greetings to everyone on PAS. Much respect. And Eric Nervaez saying good evening all. Good at bat, though. Well, he flailed away at ball 4, so. Let's go, says Famous. There we go. SNY is back. Once again, smash them thumbs up, everybody. Consider hitting that subscribe button. We'll keep you updated on all the games tonight. I didn't get an alert seeing if our boy Fitzy was going live. He's supposed to be doing the Red Sox. Oh, he might not have Apple TV. On the outside corner, 0-1. And a ground ball down to Pete. He's got it. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. Frank says, my concern has always been the bottom of the lineup for Pittsburgh. Hey, the Roundhouse Network's here. Hi, John. Let's enjoy a fun Mets win today. Okay, let us know what it's called there, Orion. We need more information than that. Oh, yeah, no, it was the Mets announced it was Achilles. Stoney. The Mets announced it today. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. DJ Jimmy is here. Says time for a 3-game winning streak. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. In for a strike, 2-2. And that one drilled out the center. McNeil comes in, but then a couple steps back, 2 away. That'll bring up Brian Reynolds with 2 out and nobody on. Not sure if Famous is here. Got to be getting a little nervous here. I don't know, Steven. Stoney says, I'm not a good speller. I'm glad you know what I was talking about. I got you. And you spelled Achilles right. That was right. Off the plate, 1-0. And a chopper down to third. Beatty's got it over to first. A 1-2-3 inning. We go to the second. No score. Paul Skeens is him. Okay. Not nervous. 1 out. Cash me. Congrats, because you got it. DJ Jimmy says, hit like on each side of your streams. Thank you, sir. We're just not 100% sure how to do it over here on the playback side. Oh, don't want to do that. Almost hit end stream. That would have been bad. All right, here we go. Yes, sir. Hey, Daniel's here. What's up, Daniel? Late night for Daniel. Jared Brown says, hey, Pure, yesterday was my 24th birthday. Congrats on getting, yes. Let's go, Jared. First off, happy birthday. And I absolutely love the trade by the Flyers. I know the draft is tonight, but I'm not paying any attention to it. Who did the Islanders take? Yeah. Who they thought they were. Who everybody thought. Darren also says just hit the like on the vertical and horizontal. Famous now says he needs the Orioles and Tampa. No runs first inning. Eric and Daniel, good evening. Let's go Mets. Good stuff, everybody. Uh-oh. What was the game? What was the game he said? Need Orioles and Tampa, no run. Oh. Yo, DJ Jimmy with the $2 power chat. 0-1 to count to McNeil here already. And that one drifted out to center. Canario is there. One away. Yeah, Jared likes to see that straight for you guys. Yep, but DJ Jimmy saying happy birthday. Let's go Mets. Let's keep the winning streak going. In for a strike, 0-1. Too bad there wasn't a like on the playback, or I'd hit that on here also. And he went 0-2. So Vientos not looking sharp his first at bat back. Swung on a missed. Frank says a respectful hello to Mrs. PAS. Inside, 1-0 here. Beatty in the earlier series against Pittsburgh went 2 for 7 with a homer. The 1-0 fouled off, 1-1. And that one ripped out to right. And he can't make the catch. Beatty on his way to second. The throw, not in time. A 2-out double for Beatty. That'll bring up Mauricio. Absolutely gutted for Canning last night. He's been so good for us, and then that happens. Well, it's never good for an injury, but I do not think Canning's been very good for us. Averaging less than 5 innings per start. I know he's got a decent record, but in for a strike to Mauricio, 0-1. Plus, you called a great game yesterday. Thank you, Frank. The 0-1. Swung on a missed, 0-2. The 0-2 from Keller, his 40th pitch. and fouled off. We'll do it again. We still haven't seen Cope in a long time. Jonathan was here one night, and we haven't seen him for a couple games now. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Still waiting to hear back from C. Lee. And this is Mauricio. Foul territory. It'll be caught, and that'll retire the side. We go bottom two, no score. Hammer's here. What's up, Hammer? Welcome in. Oh, he got it. Raising Orioles, no score, no runs first inning. Nice try, Jimmy. I guess Fitzy's not doing the game tonight. He had it scheduled. He had a bunch of streams scheduled. He took them all down. Not sure what happened to Fitzy. Frank says, prayers up for my dear PAS friends missing in action. Oh, PAS missing in action, friends and family. For the Pirates here in the bottom of the second, it'll be Gonzalez, Bart, and Hayes coming up. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I'm going to text him here in a minute. In for a strike, 0-1. See what he says. Down low, 1-1. Now Caps has been here. Caps has been on the YouTube side lately. And a chopper foul, 1-2. There's Elgood. What's up, Elgood? Hammer with the $5 super chat. Hammer says, I have to go. I don't use my phone until Saturday nights. Up high, 2-2. Just wanted to say, keep up the good work, John. Let's go, Mets. See you on Sunday. Let's go, Hammer. To 2-2. Down low, 3-2. I don't know. I texted him. See if he responds. James Pava's back saying howdy, LFGM. One hop to Mauricio. Over to first. One away. Elgood says he was cleaning the pool. That's why he wasn't talking. No worries. Frank saying hi to Elgood. Up high, 1-0 here to Bart. Bart batting .241 on the year. Outside, 2-0. That one missed, 3-0. Here's Peterson again. Second inning of work. Can't do it clean. There's a strike. Darren's here. Darren with the $2 power chat as well, saying shout out to Cope. Hope all is well. Yeah, I hope so. I haven't seen him. And a grounder foul, 3-2. Thank you so much, guys. And a chopper foul. We'll do it again. Still 3-2. Stanley says, great Mets play-by-play on the PAS network. Being a Simpsons character. Frank says, my girlfriend, Nurse Carla, asked me to say hi. Up high, ball 4, a 1-out walk. Pirates have their first base runner. What's up, Nurse Carla? Make sure you keep our boy Frank there in good health. Orion, you don't have to do that anymore. I took away the rankings, the points. Because too many of you guys, that's all you put. So when you guys can get back to chatting about the game and staying on topic, that's when we'll turn the points back on. In for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1. And a ground ball at second into right field. Bart will turn, because Soto's not paying attention. Bart goes to third. Frank R is here. That ball was hit hard, and yet the slow Bart, the catcher, still makes it to third because Soto's lazy. It's not difficult if you're hustling. Here's Chiolo, runners on the corners and 1 out. And a chopper foul, 0-1. What's up, Frank? The 0-1 from Peterson. Outside, 1-1. Orion saying, come on, Soto. No points needed for me. A great Mets game is what I need, says Frank. The 1-1. And that one ripped out to left. That'll get in for a base hit. That'll be runners on first and third again. Once again, Peterson in his second inning of work every game, man. Here's Canario. Still runners on the corner. Swung on a miss. 0-1. Let us know what Fitzy says when he answers back, please. He's probably disgusted with the Red Sox. Maybe. But he had them all set for the weekend, and now they're all gone. And that one fouled off, 0-2. I can check his community tab to see if he said anything. The 0-2. Way inside, 1-2. Peterson is like clockwork, he says. The 1-2. Fouled off, we'll do it again. Agreed, Darren. Darren says since the complete game, Peterson hasn't been effective. Agreed. What do you go? Less than 5 innings, right? And that one lined out to right. And it's over Soto's head. Well, at least one is in. And the bottom of the lineup is destroying the Mets. Still only one out. Oh, he absolutely misjudged that ball. They got to try to limit this damage here. It's already 2-0. Can't give up a 4 spot here to Pittsburgh. One of the worst offensive teams in baseball. That ball missed. 1-0. That one drilled in the left, and that'll get down for a base hit. It's 3-0. Still runners on first and third. Pham takes the first pitch strike, 0-1. What I feared happened, the dreaded bottom of the lineup. I don't get it. Peterson went from 9-pitch first inning to crap. They go to second for 1, and that's all they'll get. Another run will score. Looking great, he said. Oh, yeah. Looking great. Easy with the language, dude. That's your warning. Okay, JJ. Try it again next time. First place in the National League East, and they're off to a bad start tonight, but they're trash. Tell me you're not a real sports fan without telling me you're not a real sports fan. Off the plate, 1-0. Sean M is here saying, hey everyone, come on Mets. Down low, 2-0. Mets aren't trash. Tonight they are, but not overall. This inning they are. Down low, 3-0 here. No, do not put him in ace conversation. Yo, Tokes is here. What's up, Tokes? Tokes is a big-time Pirates fan. The 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. Golly, Cesar. Nothing we can do about it, boys. Got to try to chip away now. In for a strike, 3-2. Jason says, this is the thing about Peterson. He's really good, but sometimes you can't trust him on the mound. Let's go, Buccos. Welcome in, everybody. A bad start happens. It's the final score that counts. Yeah, but you got to try to limit damage. I mean, they didn't even limit it. There's a base hit. Fifth hit of the inning here. Victor says, rough start, but we've seen this story before in games. Long way to go here. Problem is, we blew our bullpen yesterday with the injury in the second inning. 76ers. Come on, Mets. The Pirates are one of the worst teams in baseball. Agreed. I don't get it. And that one driven out to center. Nice catch by McNeil. That'll end the inning. Nine batters come to the plate here, and the Pirates put up a 4 spot. We go to the third. Yep. Pirates closers. Bednar's been pitching well recently. Yep. That had base hit written all over it. Nice play by McNeil. This month's been a disaster. It seems like the Mets like doing things the difficult way. The Mets will get back some runs right here. 9-1-2 in the lineup. 9-1-2 in the lineup coming up. Now we got to score some runs. Let's go Mets. And what I like so far, I know the Mets don't have many runs, but Keller's had to work. He's over 40 pitches here through 2 innings. So... Toke says, I can show up now that we're winning. You are always welcome here, Tokes. Once again, shout out to Tokes. Once we became monetized, Tokes was our first channel member. Go buy in a channel membership. Yup, Peterson has been off for, ever since the complete game. In for a strike here to Senger, 0-1. Lindor will get the party started. Yeah, 40 pitches through 2 is significant. Did he go? No, 1-1. Let me see. Let me check the pitch count here. Yeah, he had 41 to start the inning. 41 to start. The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. The 2-1. And that one hit out to right, but right at the right fielder. That was Reynolds, 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup for the Mets. Here's Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Struck out his first time. Frank says, yes, the Mets will get runs here. Smoking time. Keep the pitcher pitching. Outside 1-0. The 1-0. He tried. He put down a bunt, but then pulled it back. It's a strike. 1-1. The Pirates might need Bednar. Yeah, not if it's a 4-0 game. The 1-1. Fouled off. 1-2. Arn says 70 people watching and only 36 upvotes. Come on, people. Thumbs up to show support for the broadcast. Thank you, Arn. The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. The 2-2. And swung on a missed. Lindor might need a day off or something, man. He gets on base at the most inopportune times too. He'll get on base in like the 8th inning tonight with 2 out, nothing going on. Mets down 5-1 or something. There's no hope in Pittsburgh. Deal 1 Nima. Up high. Oh, that was the first pitch. Excuse me, 1-0. Frank says tap that like plus subscribe button and hit the notifications. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Now the Mets are doing a good job of making him throw a lot of pitches, but you got to start getting men on base here. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Lindor needs a day off to clear his mind, for real. Bam is here. There's a strike, 2-2. Billy's game is delayed. Yep, always raining in Atlanta, man. Popped up. It'll go out of play. Inside. Did he go? No, 3-2. What? Down to these bums? Yup. Stoney says he just hit like on both streams. Thank you, Stoney. And that one chopped a second over the first, and the Mets go down 1-2-3. We go bottom 3, still 4-0. Like, come on, get something going. Get a couple guys on base. Get us excited for something. Let's take a look at some other games that are going on right now. The Yankees have a 1-0 lead over the A's in the third. Rays up 6-0 over the Orioles in the bottom of the second. Twins and Tigers no score in the second. Yeah, even get a blue pit, I'd be happy, right? Reds have a 2-0 lead over the Padres in the second. Cardinals up 3-0 over the Guardians in the third. Blue Jays up 2-0 over the Red Sox in the second. Those Phillies and Braves game still hasn't started. Giants and White Sox, no score, going bottom one. Everybody else is later on. Bless you. Thank you, Stoney. Yep, definitely made a mistake with Peterson, and he hasn't been the same since. Welcome in, everybody. Once again, 4 new subs tonight on the YouTube side. We are 440 away from the 7K goal. Yep, Jimmy saying the bullpen was outstanding last night. Yes, it was. Let's go, Bucks. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Gonzalez, who led off last inning, will lead off this inning. Toke says, hey, let's go Bucks. I like it. What's going on, Big John, is that Peterson's trash, man. Ever since the complete game. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Stoney says, not again. Outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk here. Bam says, I'll just say that if the Phillies don't get more than 1 run against Bryce Elder, I'm going to generate some noise complaints from my neighbors. In for a strike, 0-1. I'm driving home and thought I would check in. All right, man, be safe. Hopefully by the time you get home, we cut this lead down. Down low, 1-1. Yeah, 3 games, only gave up 5 runs and they got swept. Fouled off, 1-2. I hope to, Big John. I hope to. Talk to you all later. Darren says, I hope next inning Soto walks and Pete breaks homer drought he's in and finally hits a home run in PNC. I think they said it's the only National League park he hasn't hit a home run in. 2-2 to count. Bart walked and scored his first time. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. Nice pitch. 1 away. There you go. Nice recovery there. That would have been ball 4. Only way we have a shot is getting Keller out of the game. Correct. Outside, 1-0. It was hot for you, Stoney? Oh, it was beautiful here in eastern Pennsylvania. It didn't even get to 70 degrees today. Up high, 2-0. I don't know, Bam. I don't pay attention to stuff like that. The 2-0. There's a strike. No, call the ball. 3-0. Come on, Blue. Huh, that's weird. There's a strike. 3-1. He singled and scored his first time up. Need a double play. This is Jimmy. The 3-1. Up high, ball 4. Another walk this inning. Come on, dude. Make him hit the ball. Runners on first and second here. Down low, 1-0. Gina, welcome back in. Yeah, Peterson can't get ahead in any count here. There's a strike, 1-1. No, still 67 degrees here. The 1-1. And a chopper foul, 1-2. Yes, Bam says that was a strike. Yep. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. 2 away. Thanks, Gina. Really appreciate that. Missed you the last couple streams, I think. I don't think you were here for either of the 2 wins, were you? David is pitching scared. I don't know if he's pitching scared. He just has no control. That one driven out to left. But Nimmo back. He'll make the catch. That will retire the side. We go to the 4th. Still 4-0 Pittsburgh. It'll be Soto, Alonso, and McNeil coming up. I mean, better to be down early than late, but we need to get out of this inning. Yep. Fitzy still has not texted me back. So hopefully everything's alright with him. Yeah, control needs work. Yep. Let me check his community tab. Oh, sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything's okay. Let's see here. We want to go to YouTube. Yep, DJ Jimmy sending prayers over to Gina. Okay, why are people watching that stream when there's nobody there? looking for Fitzy here. See if he posted anything on the community tab. First pitch to Soto's in for a strike. Posts. Nope, he didn't post anything. Outside, 1-1. Toke says, as a Pirates fan, being down early should not make you sweat. And Soto drives one out to center field. Oh, Ben, it's out of here! His 20th home run of the year for Soto. The Mets get on the board. Soto pop. Love it. Everybody sending prayers over to Gina and her sister. Let's go, Soto. Get it started. Come on, Mets. We need a couple runs here. God bless on the sneeze. Let's go. Told you, the toast. Soto pop, says George. That'll bring up Pete. Bud says Pete's turn. Down low, 1-0. Yeah, for the defense, right? Soto continues outstanding June, says Jimmy. The 1-0. And a ground ball to short. Over to first, one away. That'll bring up McNeil. The black and mild work, said Frank. Little back-to-back here. That would have been nice, right? Stoney says, that's what I like about baseball. You can be down and still come back. McNeil lifts one out to left. Pham will make the catch. 2 away. I believe in Soto Claus. All right, come on, Mets. You were making this guy work. Now all of a sudden, even though we got the home run this inning, his pitch count's decent now. Because your first pitch swinging here and popping out. And popped up. It'll go out of play, 0-1. Yeah, Vientos in his first at-bat back struck out. And popped up. Pham coming on. And he'll make the catch. Way too easy of an inning. They got the home run. But pitch count's now under control. Horrible job by the Mets there that inning. I know they got the run, but come on. Make them work. I'm glad Soto didn't walk. Pete would have hit into a double play, right? All right, let's see. We'll get back to the chat here. Prayers to Gina. Love it. They ruined the whole pitch. Exactly, Orion. What was it? 5 pitches on the 3 outs? I mean, come on. But they got one, so Raymond says, let's go, Peterson, throw strikes. Tommy Pham needs to leave. Simple. Why? He just made 2 nice defensive plays. I know he's having a bad year, it looks like, with that 220 batting average, but 9-1-2 here for the Pirates. Up 4-1 now. No. Timeout. Don't know why. Connor Falefa singled in a run his first time. Orion says we can't give up any more runs this inning. Agreed. Down low, 1 and... Oh, called a strike. 0-1. Outside, 1-1. I don't know. When he played for the Mets, he was decent. The 1-1. Fouled off, 1-2. And a chopper down to third. Oh, Lindor's got it. Nice scoop by Pete. He got him. 1 away. That's 6-3 in the scorebook. I thought Beatty got that one, but no. Yeah, and he's out. George says, wow. Pham was winning the World Series the other year with the D-backs. In for a strike, 0-1. Pham grounded out. Reached on a fielder's choice. Has an RBI his last time. The 0-1. Down low, 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. That's the Tommy Pham we want to see. 2 away. Andrew McCutcheon will come up. He's 1 for 2. In for a strike, 0-1. Chopped foul, 0-2. I mean, when he played with the Mets, he batted .268, hit 10 homers, 36 runs batted in, stole 11 bases. I'll take that. Tomatoes and rock equals Pham. Down low, 1-2. Let's go, says Danny. Gina says, we need to get back in the New York groove. We can do it. Frank saying, let's go Mets. Now, this is the Peterson we like to see. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So, 1-2-3 inning from Peterson. We go to the 5th. 4-1 Pittsburgh. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 for the Mets coming up. Beatty, Mauricio, and Senger. On the vertical side, we have 27 people watching with 23 likes. Thank you all so much for hitting that thumbs up. On the full screen side, we have 77 watching with 48 likes. Let's go smash them thumbs up for us. Bud says, come on, Mets, I'm having a smoke and a Yingling. A smoke and a Yingling, he says. Steven says, okay, bottom guys, let's get on base. They were yesterday, right? Yeah, Beatty was 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Terens didn't do anything. Mauricio was 1 for 4. Oh, it was the game before where the bottom 3 was hot. Beatty went 2 for 4. Mauricio went 3 for 4 with a home run. Senger went 1 for 4. Jonathan, what's up, brother? Great to see you, my friend. I'm joining you. Frank says he's joining you, bud. Fam could be the right-handed bat against lefties that the Mets need. The 1-0. Up and in. Ooh, but called a strike, 1-1. The 1-1. Bounce in the dirt, 2-1. Danny says, time for the bottom of the order to get the Mets back in the game. LFGM. Jonathan says, a lot of time left here. Yep. Just got to keep chipping away here. And a chopper right back. What a play by Keller. 1 away. Chopped right back to him. He's reaching back and he grabs it. I'm like, come on. It probably wouldn't have been a base hit, but Raymond says, let's go, Brett. 1 run at a time. It's time for the Mets damage to start. Just casually grabs the ball. Yep. That's what I mean. Making it look so easy. The 0-1 to Mauricio here. Inside, 1-1. Once again, everybody good on the playback side with the game? Everybody got the game? And a ground ball, base hit in the right field by Mauricio. Looking at Ronnie. Looking at Ronnie standing on first base now. Oh, he put a suit on. All right. Mauricio heating up. All right, Senger, come on. In for a strike. Oh, called the ball inside, 1-0. Whoa. The 1-0. Swung on a miss, 1-1. Come on, Whole Foods boy. Excuse me. The 1-1. And Senger lifts one out to left. Fam, before the track, he'll make the catch, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup with Lindor, who's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Jonathan says, I'll still take it over Alvarez. Agreed. The first pitch to Lindor. Up high, 1-0. Let's see if he still needs that day off. Yeah, right, Orion, let's go. He's got 2 or 3 more at-bats tonight to prove he doesn't need a day off. And fouled off, 1-1. Frank says, come on, Lindor. Whoa, Ronnie talking about having a cold beer. Beer here. The 1-1. And a chopper to second. Over to first. Get Lindor out of the lineup, please. Your leadoff guy should not be going over every night. We're halfway through. Yankees now up 2-0 over the A's in the bottom of the fourth. The Rays, who once had a 6-0 lead, now lead 6-4. Twins and Tigers, no score in the fourth. Reds up 3-0 over the Padres. Cardinals up 3-0 over the Guardians. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Red Sox. Phillies and Braves still in a rain delay. White Sox with a 1-0 lead over the Giants in the third. Mariners and Rangers just underway. Cubs and Astros as well. Rockies, Brewers. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead over the Royals in the first. DJ Jimmy says, Lindor in a terrible slump. Hopefully it'll end soon. Now I believe, yeah, he needs the day. Yep. Especially now with all these guys you have up here. Give them a day off. Mauricio can play short. So it'll be Reynolds, Gonzalez, and Bart coming up for the Pirates. Holding on to that 4-1 lead. Frank R is here. What's up, Frank R? That one hit out to right. Soto back onto the track. It's off the fence and it gets past them. So it'll be a leadoff double. Soto needs to get out of the outfield too, man. The day after he broke his foot, the day after he broke his toe. Fouled off 0-1. Bounce in the dirt, 1-1. The 1-1. Inside, 2-1. And a chopper foul, 2-2. Uradia Cruz says at the airport watching the game. The 2-2. Caught the throw back to second, not in time. One away. Here's Bart, who's 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. In for a strike, 0-1. Raymond saying, let's go Peterson. Oh, well, Soto's not a first baseman, so he'd have to go to DH. Ripped foul, 0-2. What do they keep showing that red light for? The 0-2. Peterson deals. Oh, just not sure where that one missed. The 1-2. And it gets away. Runner will go to third. Two and two the count. The 2-2. This kid should have been struck out 2 pitches ago. So then he swings and misses here, 2 away. That'll bring up Hayes, who's 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. Yeah, now we have to fight the umps as well. Unbelievable. And next year can't come fast enough with the ABS system, man. Umpires are horrendous. Don't know where that one misses. There's a strike, 1-1. Yeah, Danny, come on. Come on, Blue. Yeah, they really are. I mean, come on. The 1-1. Then for a strike, 1-2. So Peterson with an opportunity to get out of this inning after the leadoff double. Up to 90 pitches here, so probably his last inning of work. The 1-2. And that one hit out to right. Soto back. Looks up at it. It's off the fence. Anything hit out to right field, I know is not going to be caught. And the runs that Soto got back on the homer, the Mets just gave back. Horrible. After 2 straight wins against the Braves, this is the performance you come out with. We're getting a pitching change. Getting a pitching change here. That's like on rewind, almost the same hit off the wall, right? Yep. Yeah, but somehow they always perform well against the Mets. You guys forget history, I guess. Even when we took 2 out of 3, all the games were close. Except the game they shut us out 4-0. Alex is here. What's up, Alex? If Hayes played us every game, he'd be an all-star. He'd be a Hall of Famer. Blade Tidwell will come in. It's got to be for long relief. I don't think they're just going to use him for a third of an inning. Fouled off 0-1. D-0-1. Off the plate, 1-1. 439 away on the sub count. Let's go. Way outside, 2-1. Fouled off, 2-2. Yep, beat the bravest choice, and this is the performance we get. The 2-2. And that one lifted out to left. Nimmo back onto the track. He'll make the catch. The Pirates out a run. We go to the 6th. It's 5-1. It'll be Nimmo, Soto, and Alonso for the Mets. That was close to Stoney. See if the Mets can get something going here. Can we stop the bleeding? What's up, everybody? Awesome stuff. Up to 80 people watching on the big side. 5 new subscribers on the YouTube side tonight. Welcome in. We go live for every Mets game. We'll mix in other games as well. Like on Sunday, we did, because the Mets were the Sunday night game, I did the Yankees and Orioles game. Fitzy still hasn't texted me back. Hopefully everything's okay. We can crawl back in. We got to get it going, though. We're running out of innings here. 4 innings left. I don't have any Kit Kats. I can't break out the lucky Kit Kats. That's good. I do have ice cream. Bud says, let's go, Mets. We need a rally. Danny says, time to bat around. Let's go. I like what Danny's thinking. The first pitch, down low, 1-0. Let's make Keller work this inning. Had too quick of an inning last time. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. There you go. The 2-0. Up high. Ooh, called a strike, 2-1. Raymond says start it, Nimmo. Timeout by Nimmo. The 2-1. Bounced in the dirt, 3-1. The 3-1. Fouled off, 3-2. Al Good says, finally, I'm home. Yeah, Stephen Pry getting late early. Yes, it is. And laced foul, still 3-2. The 3-2. And that one laced out to left. Pham is there, though. One away. Hit it hard, just right at him. That'll bring up Soto. Soto's had the solo shot his last time. Outside, 1-0. Keep him pitching. The 1-0. To outside, 2-0. Ray's here. What's up, Ray? Dropped the empty trailer coming through Pottstown on my way back to the yard. In for a strike, 2-1. The Mets are down 5-1, Ray. That is correct. The Mets are down 5-1. Outside. Oh, in for a strike. Come on, Blue. You're pinching our guy. And you're giving this guy good calls. The 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Blue's been very tough on the Mets tonight. I was hoping those two wins against the Braves would turn the tide. Pirates do have a pitcher warming up. Inside, ball 4. There you go, make him work. Keller's up to 91 pitches here in the 6th. Oh no, it's Blue. Who gave up them runs? Peterson. Peterson gave up all 5. He's out of the game already. Top of the 6th inning. He's out of the game. Here's Pete. Outside, 1-0. Pete's 0 for 2. Still, this is still the only National League park that Pete hasn't hit a home run in. Let's change. Let's change that narrative right now. The 1-0 and chopped foul. That would have been a ball way inside. I'm not sure what Pete's doing here. Soto, leave me alone. Raymond says, let's go, Pete. Need a hit. 0 for 14 in his career against Keller. The 1-1. And Alonso. And base hit in the left field. That'll bring up McNeil. Oh, it did take a funny hop once it got to the shortstop. Bring love, lady. What are we doing here? Oh, and that'll be it. We're getting a pitching change. So Keller gets a nice ovation from the crowd as he walks off the field. He is responsible for the 2 runners on base. How about Scuba? Should we bring Scuba back, Ray? And Ray, I thought I was going to see you today. What happened? Oh, Mrs. PAS brought me my ice cream. No. Oh. Frank says, keep it going like a conga line. I was listening in the first, and Keller threw almost 30 pitches. I was surprised to see him pitching still. Yeah, because in the 4th and 5th inning combined, he threw like 15 pitches between the 2 innings. Keep it going, Jeff. Little hit, says Raymond. Let's go. We're up to 10 watching over on the playback side. What's up, everybody? DJ Jimmy says, prioritize ice cream time. I'll take a banana split. Jonathan says, pizza night here. All right, Jonathan, what do you got on your pizza? We need to know what's going on. Elgood says his girlfriend... Alonzo talking to McNeil right now. My girlfriend's making cheeseburger pie. The first pitch to McNeil down in the dirt, 1-0. Matson, the new pitcher here for Pittsburgh. Unbelievable. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Did you read that headline? The 2-0 to McNeil. Matson deals. And popped up. Shallow left. Pham will come in. And he'll make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Vientos. Elgood says sausage and mushrooms is the best combination. The first pitch to Vientos. In for a strike, 0-1. Here's Vientos. He's 0 for 2 in the night. Strikeout and a line out to left. Jimmy said he had a couple hard salami sandwiches tonight. Sour cream and cheddar chips. The 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Raymond says, let's go, Vientos. Yeah, 2-0 when you swing, right? The 1-1. Right down the middle, 1 and 2. The 1-2. Matson deals. And blooped foul down the right field side. 1 and 2 still. Pizza margarita. I think it's margarita pizza. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. We go bottom 6. Still 5-1 Pittsburgh. DJ Jimmy says Margaritaville. How about pina coladas? So let's take a look at some of the other games going on right now. The Yankees now up 3-0 over the A's. That game in the 5th. Rays up 7-5 over the Orioles going to the 5th. Twins up 2-0 over the Tigers in the 5th. Reds up 4-0 over the Padres in the 5th. Cardinals up 4-0 over the Guardians in the 7th. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Red Sox going to the 6th. Phillies and Braves are still in a rain delay. He said, no, I'm not at Hooters. These guys have got to figure out how to win on the road. The restaurant's playlist is all 80s. Love it. Giants and White Sox tied up at 1 going bottom 4. Mariners Rangers tied up at 1 in the 3rd. Cubs and Astros no score bottom 2. Rockies Brewers no score bottom 2. Dodgers have a 3-1 lead over the Royals in the 2nd. Nationals and Angels in about an hour, as well as Marlins and Diamondbacks. I think anyone but Vientos gets something there. Mets always have men on base, but the hits mean nada if you can't bring them in. I mean, Soto and Alonso got on. Everybody else has got to step it up here. In for a strike here. Tidwell's still on the mound. Muncy just annihilated a ball 430 feet. Okay, which Muncy? Down low, 1-1. There's 2 Max Muncies. Which one? Dodgers or A's? The 1-1. Down low, 2-1. Thank you, Christopher. Dodgers. It'll be 8-9-1. Here for Pittsburgh, up 5-1. There's a strike, 2-2. He's at the Hard Rock Cafe. He might be. Nah, not picking up pizza. The 2-2. Outside, 3-2. And a chopper to short. Or second, Mauricio's got it. Over to first, one away. That's a 4-3 on your scorecard. Oh, don't want that. In for a strike, 0-1. Connor Falefa's 1 for 2 on the night. Had an RBI single his first time. And was robbed of a hit by Lindor his second time. Foul tipped, 0-2. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. All right, Alex says, wish I could stay. I got to go eat. Have a good night. All right, Alex, take care. Rob, CP, and somebody else are at the game. CP announced last night that he was heading out to Pittsburgh. And that one ripped. A base hit in the left field. That'll bring up Vam, who's 0 for 3 on the night. That's why we're losing. Rob's at the game. Outside, 1-0. Hey, Charles is here. How are you this evening, Charles? Welcome in. God bless you. Bounce in the dirt, 2-0. Charles says, how's everyone doing tonight on the PAS network? Let's get out of this time. Let's go Mets. The 2-0. There's a strike. No, call the ball. This umpire, dude. Somebody from the Mets has got to get tossed out of the game. This umpire's been horrendous tonight. There's a strike to throw down to second. Not in time. A stolen base. 10th stolen base of the year for Connor Falefa. Oh, Charles says he's great. Still having some bad weather. Way inside, ball 4. That'll bring up McCutcheon, who's 1 for 3. And that one popped up. Foul territory. Beatty in foul ground. It'll go out of play. Hey, Vogelback's with the Pirates. I didn't know that. Denny Burgers. The 0-1. And that one ripped out to left. Nimmo will make the catch. 2 away. That'll bring up Reynolds. He's 1 for 3 on the night. Doubled and scored his last time. Freeman said we needed a double play there. That would have been nice, but they got the out. In for a strike, 0-1. This is like watching kids play at Action Park. You know. And that's drilled out to right, and that ball's out of here. 8-1 Pittsburgh. Give up 8 runs to the Pirates. One of the worst offenses in baseball. I don't understand this. In for a strike, 0-2. Up high, 1-2. What a mess to 76. Oh, foul tip. Now it's 1-2. Excuse me. Ouch. Smash them free subs and hit the like button. Thanks. Down low, 2-2. Jimmy says bold prediction: Mets win 13-12. Elgood says this has not been a fun stretch of baseball to watch. And fouled off. Still 2-2. Fouled off again. Oh! He hit him. They keep bringing up this Tidwell kid. Come on. Can we give somebody else a chance, please? He hits that guy. Toke says, I need more of that. No offense. No offense taken, Tokes. You can root for your team. I don't want to hear it's his first relief appearance in the major leagues. Six to 5 amazings in the end. Well, it's 8-1, Jason. Here's Joey Bart with a runner on first and 2 out. That was a walk, not a hit. He did not hit him. And that one grounded to Mauricio. Got him! What a play. That'll end the inning, but the Pirates at a 3 spot. It's 8-1 as we go to the 7th. Pathetic, says Caps. Yep. All right, Rory, take care. They really need to bring up Sproat or McLean. Like, what? What are they waiting for? What, are they afraid the kids are going to be good or what? Give them a taste now before the things even heat up even more at the end of the year. Great play. Lead seems insurmountable, but never know. Come back and happen. This is true. Just looking bleak at the moment, that's all. And you got 7, 8, and 9 in the order coming up. I don't get it. I know Sproat doesn't have great AAA numbers, but that doesn't always translate to the big leagues. Exactly. Look at Montas this year. Montas was absolutely getting clobbered in AAA. And what'd he do in his start? I just can't with this team. It's like night and day with this team, right? Oh, the Pirates challenged and he's safe. You're up 8-1 and you're challenging. You're up 8-1 and you challenge that. Fouled off 0-2. Cap says, I understand not scoring against Keller because he's good, but pitching got exposed tonight. Yep. DO2. That's... Come on, Blue. That's a strike, dude. Then he went, come on. Nope, 2-2. Let me refresh this here because ESPN can't refresh by itself. That one chopped over to third. Now that one will end the inning. No offense, I would have beamed them. I honestly would have beamed them when they challenged that. First pitch, right in the back. Jimmy says, challenge that one. He says, I'm being sarcastic. Not you. Pitching was our bright spot all season, and now it's a black hole. Yep. Guys, we've called it. Yes. No spoilers on SmackDown, please. So I'm going to watch it when we're done here. Grab myself some dinner, watch that. I agree. I mean, how much longer are you going to wait? I agree with Elgood. Stearns has got to do something soon. Go out and get somebody. Get somebody. Get one of these guys. Go out and make an offer and get one of these guys. You know everybody's going to be trying to get at the trade deadline. I want to know why the Mets broadcast isn't talking about why they challenged with an 8-1 lead. Because the longer you wait, yeah, exactly. Get them now. The longer you wait, the higher the price tag goes. Yeah, show some fight. Moves must be made, says Frank. Beatty will lead it off. And that one popped up. First pitch swinging. And it falls in. It falls in. Not sure what happened there. Oh, that's a double? He went to second base? It is. It's still pretty light there in Pittsburgh at 9 o'clock. In for a strike, 0-1. I'm giving him a... they gave him an error. I'm giving him a double. The fielder never touched the ball. How was that an error? Down low, 1-1. Luck is how rallies start. Come back too sometimes. Agreed. The 1-1. And a chopper foul, 1-2. Like, not that I expect it or think they'll do it tonight, but when's the last time the Mets put up like a 10-run inning? Like, let's bust this game open here. Yo, pierogies. Let's go, Ronnie. Fouled off. And what does that have to do with doing a baseball game tonight? Come on, man. Ray can't see the score because he's driving, but somehow typed out that long sentence. Bots or troll? No, Ray's real. Ray comes into the store I work at. I know Ray personally. And it's called voice to text. Inside 2-2. And R&B, hit the live button, please. The 2-2. A pop swung on a missed. What are you swinging at, dude? Should have sent you down to the minors. Leadoff walks and leadoff errors start rallies. There. Okay, check swing strike, 0-1. Swung on a miss, 0-2. Your support on the PAS network is greatly appreciated. Thanks, you're valued indeed, including the silent listeners and viewers. Feel free to join in the chat at any time. Gained 6 new subs tonight. Up high, 1-2. Can't start a rally when the hitter's coming up. Can't hit. Fouled off. 1-2 still. Okay. And once again, ESPN not updating here. No, I'm not a baseball card collector. No, Vientos is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Jeffrey's here saying hi. What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey said, oh, excuse me, Jeffrey did not say hello. He said yellow. The 1-2. And swung on a missed. Back to the top of the lineup here with 2 out. So you get a lucky leadoff double, and you can't do anything after it. I can't even make this a game. I honestly don't have any confidence in any of our hitters right now except for Soto. We're getting a pitching change here. Orioles have come back. They were down 6-0 in that game, and they now lead 8-7. Reds up 8-0 over the Padres. No hitter alert there. They're through 6. Cardinals up 5-0 over the Guardians. Blue Jays up 3-0 over the Red Sox. Phillies and Braves are still in a rain delay. Giants and White Sox tied up at 1. Oh, Fitzy did respond. Oh, he had to go out of town for a few days. Late notice, he said. What am I doing here? What do you mean if the Mets keep playing like this? We're still in first place, dude. We capped. We must be in first place with this performance. Yup. Agreed, Patrick. That is the Mets' problem. That they're down 7 runs and they're swinging for the fences. Up and in, 1-0. This team does not know how to put rallies together. Last vacation Fitzy took started a 7-game win streak. It did. The 1-0. And that one popped up. So a leadoff double is wasted. And Lindor is 0 for 4 tonight. Our leadoff man, once again, putting up an 0 for. Like, please, start holding these guys accountable, please. Everybody else is held accountable. You'll start sitting Vientos, Beatty, Mauricio, Acuna was sat. We go bottom 7. Stand up and stretch, everyone. Lindor injury is killing his batting. DJ Jimmy says this isn't acceptable. No, I understand what you're saying, but yeah, if the Mets keep playing, I mean, 2-10 over their last 12 or 3-10 over their last 13, whatever it is. Yeah, keep up that pace. You're not going anywhere. I'm not worried about leaving men on. If it's one guy, I mean, come on. Get a rally going or something. Like last inning, Soto and Alonso both got on, and then nothing. McNeil and Vientos, absolute trash. Like, this team's not performing. It shakes things up. Either make a big trade or send somebody down. Or DFA somebody. And bring up one of the young kids. Or fire a batting coach or a hitting coach. Charles got so caught up in chatting and forgot about hitting that like button. Feel no way. Happens to the best of us. Pause now and give it a thumbs up. And this play is killing the channel. I get half the watch time that I used to. Half the views. Down low, 2-0. Tidwell still in the game here. Inside, 3-0. Oh, Lindor is out of the game. In for a strike, 3-1. I'm not sure why Tidwell's still in the game here. Maybe because it's 8-1. Mauricio's in it short. Fouled off. Who'd they switch? Who'd they switch? Mauricio goes from second to short. Did McNeil go to center? Or that one ripped out to right. Foul. 3-2. Did McNeil go to second and Taylor go to center? And a chopper back to the pitcher. He'll flip it to first, one away. Are we waving the white flag by taking out our struggling? Well, what's he? He's like 2 for his last 50 or something. Drive here. I'm not driving 6 hours to Pittsburgh. And I live in the state, and it's still 6 hours away. Oh, yeah. Yup. That's driven out to left. Nimmo, it's over. Nimmo could have caught. What is going on? Nimmo could have caught that ball. Did you see where that ball landed? We are waving the white flag now, Elgood. Yeah, look at that young man. That'd be the picture. If I'm Steve Cohen, that's the picture I'm showing our players. That young man. Probably the only chance he gets to go to a ball game, and this is what he sees. And a chopper to short. Mauricio. Over to first, 2 away. Runner goes to third. Unpopular opinion, I'd put Lindor on the IL, and I wouldn't put him on the IL. I'd just make him DH. What replay thingy, Arn? What are you talking about? No, not really, Jimmy. You got the few people that watch over here. It's only about 20 hours. And that's a base hit in the center field, and it's 9-1. Giving up 9 runs to the worst team in baseball. Second worst team in baseball. The app where you can see the highlights. No. And fouled off 0-1. You are supporting the channel. The Mets have one highlight, the Soto homer. Yep. Swung on a miss, 1-2. No, SNY has not said anything about Soto being out of the game. If you want to see highlights of plays that already happened, you have to go to MLB or Mets.com. We're watching the game over here. Jimmy says, tough game to watch tonight. This is terrible. It's not the Rockies, but the Pirates are bad. Your membership expired. Uh-oh. No, the people, Jimmy, for asking, the people that watch on the playback side, I get about ground ball, base hit in the left field. I get about 20 hours of watch time, so that 20 hours isn't making up the difference that we're losing on the YouTube side. I mean, you guys should be able to see it. Look, I mean, we're getting 53 people in here. Where before all this losing started, we were over 100 every game. Yeah, the Pirates have good pitching, but their offense isn't supposed to be like this. I do not. That is Wardy that embeds the highlights. I do not embed the highlights. My channel will be shut down if I put up any highlights. I don't know how he gets away with it. Outside, 1-1. Jade is here saying, hey, what's up? Welcome in, Jade. Yeah, could be, Steven. Could be the whole team needs a rest. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I have tried doing that. We're showing the highlights. You get 3 community strikes in your YouTube life. I have 2. Once with the NFL game and once with a baseball game. So one more and my channel's gone. Bounced in the dirt, 2-2. I agree, Caps. There is something going on with this team. The 2-2. And a ground ball down to Pete. He's got it. Flips to the pitcher. That'll retire the side. But the Pirates add another one. We go to the 8th. This is like 13 games in a row without a day off. Fatigue could be an issue, but not an excuse. Agreed. The wheels have fallen off. So good. But as frustrating as this one is, we'll be back tomorrow at 4 o'clock for game 2. Great play-by-play with informed commentary, says Charles. So we'll see. I wonder why some people were taken out of the game and not others. Like tonight, I bet you we don't even have 200 hours of watch time tonight. Let's look. Nope, not even close. 155. Way inside, 1-0 to Nimmo. The 1-0. Down low, 2-0. Jose. Yeah, right? That was a great cheer, right? Wow, Orioles now up 11-7. They were down 6-0 in that game. In for a strike, 2-1. Total trap game. And could be travel, too. Like, Pittsburgh had a day off. Like, the Mets should have had a day game yesterday, not a night game. The 2-2. Oh. Nimmo's hit. Yeah, we were the last game yesterday and the first game today. Yep. Nimmo's hit by that pitch. Got him on the back arm. Yeah, total trap game, says Steven. I agree. Danny said the Mets should win the next 2. I believe it was the night game, then travel. Could be. And going up against Keller, I mean, like I said, Keller 1-10 coming in on the season, but he owns the Mets. 3-0 in that ballpark against them with a 1.3 ERA. I don't know if they have anybody left on the bench that could play outfield, do they? Oh yeah, Taylor. Oh, Marte. That's in the C stat. Oh, Taylor's in center? Yeah, see, I'm not even paying attention anymore. So Nimmo putting the oven mitt on his arm. Charles says for the best in sports talk, great play-by-play and outstanding chat conversation with informant commentary sub to the PAS network. Yep, Danny, that's a brutal injury, man. First pitch to Taylor. Down low, 1-0. Wonder why taking Soto out of the game. I don't understand that. He hit the home run and walked. We just have Marte and Terrens left on the bench. Thank you, Elgood. The 1-0. And that one ripped foul, 1-1. Jimmy says, all we need is 2 grand slams. Is that too much to ask? Outside, 2-1. The Mets are being tested by the baseball gods. And the Pirates being Marte, and that started the slide. Yep. And popped up. Second baseman out on the shallow grass. Oh. 1 away. It's Soto's reward for being the only player to show up. Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm actually helping this team tonight. You want to take me out? Snowman says, Snowman checking in, showing love to one of my favorite announcers and best channels. Whoa. Thank you for the kind words. Would love a raid to help support it. There you guys go. Check out Snowman Multimedia. If he's still going when we're done, we'll redirect over to him. In first. Oh, down low, 1-1. Here's Pete. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Inside, 2-1. Luminous says, I missed some stuff. I needed to take a nap. It's been a very rough 3 weeks. The 2-1. And that one ripped foul, 2-2. Richest owner in baseball, and we have the worst DH position, right? Every year, too. Like the one year we finally get J.D. Martinez, and he turns to trash. The 2-2. Popped up. Reynolds will come in. 2 away. Let's go over and look at Snowman. Let's go over and look at Snowman, see how much time he's got left. Since we're just about done here. Snowman Multimedia. Oh, he is live. They got all kinds of streams going on tonight. Down low, 1-1. Oh, no, they're just about over. So hold on. Fouled off, 1-2. So, guys, I know we're in a blowout here, but go over to Snowman Multimedia. Tell them PAS sent you over. Hit that thumbs up for him. Subscribe to Snowman. Swung on a miss. He struck him out. So once again, the Mets get the leadoff hitter on and do absolutely nothing. This Cabrera for Pitt on the mound, wasn't he a Met? Yeah, I believe so. We better beat the Yanks or I'll never hear the end of it. June 12th is when Senga got hurt. Yep. And that's ever since the Mets have been in a funk. Man, Snowman's got to stop screaming here, bud. I can put the volume almost all the way down and he's still super loud. It must be nice. I haven't eaten yet. We had concerns about Soto at the beginning, and now we're concerned about the rest of the team. That Soto's showing up. Tidwell might be good. Tidwell might, if he gets out of this inning, it'll be actually be good because that means the Mets didn't blow their bullpen tonight. And that one driven out to center. Taylor will make the catch. One away. Since the 19th, he says. Let's look. No, well. Since before that. No, I'm looking at the wrong month here. No, before that. Since that 4-0 loss to Pittsburgh. When the Mets played Pittsburgh at home, they won the first 2 games. Since those first 2 wins, they're 20-19. Since the 14th of May. So close enough, Arn. Close enough. Ground ball down to second. 2 away. Or down to third, excuse me. Yeah, just leave them in. The damage is already done. Exactly. They still have a great record because how dominant they were the first 2 months. James says, I liked and subbed. Oh, you're talking about Snowman? Mitch Keller was the starting pitcher tonight. No, they lost to Boston on May 19th, 3-1. Fouled off, 0-2 still. That was June 12th. We go to the 9th. After the strikeout. So good stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much for hanging with us tonight. Too bad the results weren't a little bit better. We'll be back at it live tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Once again, weather permitting. Supposed to be some rain in the area again. So no post game, no read. Hold on, let me check with one person. View your channel. Home. Let's see where Rhino is in his game. Oh, Rhino's still in the third quarter, so we'll redirect over to Rising Rhino when we're done. Punted the third game, correct. After the first 2 wins against the Pirates at City, and then Mendoza got cute, and yep. So let's edit this. Let's set up a redirect over to Rising Rhino. He's doing some kind of football tonight. I don't know what it is. And he's got to do a better job labeling the stuff so we know which one's vertical and which one's not. Canning won't be back until this time next year. It takes a year, Jimmy. Especially for a pitcher. Fouled off by Vientos, 0-1. And a chopper down to third, foul, 0-2. Yeah, torn Achilles, yep. We all getting together on Saturday at 4 p.m., is that right? As long as there's no rain. Tonight was supposed to be 6:30, but it rained and I didn't start till 7. The 1-2. Bounce in the dirt, 2-2. He said something about a no-hitter? Who's got a no-hitter going? And that one blooped out the center. Gonzalez will make the catch. The Reds have a no-hitter going through 8. Inside 1-0 to Beatty. Beatty's got a pair of base hits. Thank you to the 7 new subscribers tonight. Really appreciate that. Hit over to third. Hayes has got it. Wide throw. Beatty slides. He's safe. Beatty, I said Soto the only one producing tonight. Beatty's got 3 hits. Jimmy says it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow here in northern New York. Down low, 1-0. Here's Mauricio. He's 1 for 3 tonight. Fouled off. 1-1, excuse me. The pitcher for the Reds has 108 pitches. Down low, 2-1. Let's get it back tomorrow. Let's go. Smash them free subs and hit the like button, says Charles. To 2-1. Down low, 3-1. Up high, ball 4. Mauricio with a walk. He's been on base twice tonight. They're still in the bottom of the 8th there. Guys on the playback side, if this one wraps up before they're done, or we'll switch over and see if the Reds can finish that one off. In a chopper to second. They go to second for 1. The turn, double play, and the ball game is over. 4-6-3 double play ends the game. And the Mets go into Pittsburgh and get shellacked 9-1. On the YouTube side, thank you all so much. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on the way out if you haven't done so. Consider subscribing to the channel. And we'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock Eastern to go game 2 here. Playback side, everybody hold up over there. And we'll be back tomorrow.